you press /compact in Claude Code, the token counter drops from 119,000 to 13,000. And you think my session just got compressed. It didn't. Nothing was deleted. Every word of conversation is still on your disk in the plain text. And /compact actually made the file bigger. Let me show you the file. So let's look firstly what is the difference between session and context window, because usually people can confuse a little bit about it to entities. So session file is actually full conversation which you have now in your terminal, for example, which you use. You continued messages, tool calls, compact markers, summary there, keep growing always. And context window, it's actually what we send exactly to the model. So what the model reads now, and we send it this summary, messages, and token counter. When you see tokens, it's actually context window which we send. So when you trigger /compact command, it's actually doing summary of your conversation, but session file still growing. It shrinks the context, but not the file. You need to know about it. So actually it's one file, this JSONL extension. In simple words, we can say that session it is the book, and context window, it is the page. Okay, let's find the file actually. So first one, I need to open the new session and let's start something. What is your name? So I just want to ask something. Okay, and let's check. File usually located by this directory, this one, but I use it for work projects, so I created separate and call it personal Claude Code, Claude personal project. So but you will find it in just Claude /projects. Okay, here you go. I switch it. Let me switch directly to that folder. Yes. So this one is actually where we are now, because if I run here pvd, I will see full path to this directory, and usually in projects folder it created by path. So our conversation which I opened here create this directory, and inside this directory we can see the actually file of our conversation. So do you see this one? It is our conversation in JSONL format. So if I open, for example, new one, so I open new conversation and there must be created a new file. Just let's check it in a second. Okay, close it. And let's check. Yeah, do you see? Second file created and it's our second conversation. So we actually can check what is inside. But inside a lot of information, not only our message. Do you see there? We just sent simple message, but we see here that a lot of different stuff going on there. So which tool available, system prompt, and so on. So I not deep dive to it now because I want just describe session file. So JSONL format, it means that each message would be in separate row, in separate line. So we can count how much lines we have in each of these files. So let's check first one. So 24 rows there, or lines. And second one, just 14. So your messages, model messages, every tool call, all appended here to these files during the conversation. Renaming a session changed only the display name. The file ID and ID stay. So what /compact really writes? Let's look. So if I will try to do compact. It takes time. It depends how long your conversation. It can take minutes. If you have big conversation, it will take longer than short one. But actually, what it's doing, it's model try to read all conversation and reads all file and write a detailed summary. So it's compacted already. And if we check by this command, we actually will see some information about compact. Wait a second. This one. Okay, and I will choose. No, this one doesn't have. It seems like I compacted another one. This one 894. 894. Okay, here you go. So it's some information about compact. It's how much pre-tokens was, how it after compact now, how long it takes. It took time. How long it took. And some saved messages. I think it's some reference to some messages. So let's look what is actually summarized. So in this file, I will find exactly what we need to look. So here I go. Do you see it's some context, which summary actually, which model did. So /compact doesn't compress the file. It appends a bookmark and summary to the file. So the file gets bigger and the context get smaller. What /compact plus resume really do? So we know already about session. We already know about compact. It's create summary. And also we now know about same file. It's becoming bigger. File gets bigger each time when you continue the same conversation. Doesn't matter you use compact or not. But here I want to highlight resume. So actually when you stop doing something, it's a good topic for caching, how caching works on Anthropic side. But anyway, when you do resume, what actually resume do? So it's take new context, of course, and read just summary and preserve recent messages, everything after the boundary. So for example, context gets smaller after compact, and when you resume it, it's actually not zero context there. It's actually take summary from there, and let's say it's now 13k of tokens. About resume, I can give you advice. So it's good command for use compact and resume when you have long conversation and you understand that you need to make break like half hour, 1 hour. You must immediately use compact, and then you return back. You can close it, return back, and use resume. So continue this conversation. If you will not use compact in this case, when you return back in 1 hour, and next message will send all tokens, let's say 300 tokens to the Anthropic. But it's separate topic. I think we can cover it in caching, in video about caching. Just remember that model doesn't know anything. It just read summary and preserved messages from the file. That's it when you use resume. One security moment which I want to share with you. So these files are plain text, as we know already, yeah? They live forever, or depends of your settings. So by default in Anthropic they lived like 30 days, as I remember correctly, yeah? But anyway, some people store it like 1 year, and it depends of your needs. And if you pasted a token or password into the chat, it's in there. So if you ever pasted a token there, it survive /compact. So it will survive everything until the file exists. Keep that in mind. So in practical, it's don't pass secrets into agent chats. You know about that, I think. But if you pass it, you can check on your local machine if you pass it there. So it would be stored in JSONL file. Clean it if you need to. I hope it doesn't make sense. So I want to give 3 practical takeaways. First one is compact at natural task boundary. So before, after compact, pick the momentum that works for you. The summary is better than the task is finished, for example. Second one is your session are grepable. It's a free audit log for everything you do and the agent ever did. Use it. And third one, anything important to long-term goes to the CloudMD file or some rules, not into the chat history. Files survive. Chat context is disposable. So the session is a file, the context is a page, and compact is a bookmark with summary. Nothing is ever deleted. Next, I want to open up how subagents work under the hood. If you want that one, tell me in the comments, and thank you for the watching. See you.